All right. We back, baby. We back. They out there protesting in the streets. They're protesting ICE raids. They're protesting Donald Trump. I don't think they know what the hell they're protesting there. They're looting stores. But, it's for the culture, they say. They say it's for the culture. They say, California was once Mexico. But I guess these people don't understand what's coming. The National Guard's there. And regular folks aren't going to put up with this nonsense no more. We're not going through the George Floyd thing again. They want a George Floyd, don't they? I feel like they want a George Floyd again. But the Democrats and the mainstream media, you see it, they're like, they're trying to say this like it's all mostly peaceful again. Have they lost their minds? They have lost their minds. There's nothing peaceful about people losing their businesses. And in California, most of those small stores like that are immigrant stores. They're not immigrants, but they are, you know what I'm saying? They're foreign stores. They're foreign owned. You know what I'm saying? But they don't care. I saw them light a Telemundo truck on fire. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were Mexico waving flags. But instead, they're getting paid. Who's paying these assholes, huh? That's what I want to know. Who's paying them? Somebody's got to be paying them because they wouldn't show up for free like this over ICE raids. They don't care about ICE raids. They don't care about none of that. You know what they care about? They're answering Craigslist ads. They're getting $1,000 a day to go down and protest. The big one's coming. No King's Day on Flag Day. It's coming up this Saturday. It's the 250th anniversary of the Army. It's President Trump's birthday. And it's also Flag Day. It's coming. It's coming on June 14th. It's coming. People, they're trying to gaslight you now. And the media's hyping it up. The media wants it. Like I said, they want their George Floyd moment. They want to be able to kneel and, raise a fist. But it's not going to come. You dummies, it's not going to come. We're not putting up with this no more. This nonsense is over. It's over. It's over for y'all. Gavin Newsom's talking about how he wants to get arrested. Come lock me up. Look here, pretty boy. Pretty boy. I want to call him something else. Well, we on YouTube. And we got to keep it PG, but these are the people that are trying to tell us how to run our lives. Well, that's what I'm sick of. You know what I'm saying? The big, beautiful bill, I get it. It's going to be good on tax breaks, but it's not good on other stuff. Where's all this money on tariffs coming? But it's neither here nor there. That's why I just started collecting sports cards again. It's like, let me just tone out all the nonsense because it doesn't seem like anything we do is going to matter. And it's all just for them to hype us up to fight against each other. But it's not. You know what I mean? It's just the media making you think that we're against each other. But it's nothing but love. But that's not what they're going to betray because that doesn't bode well for them. They don't want the attention on them whatsoever. California's a shithole. Everybody's leaving it. Now they're rioting. I mean, who wants to become a cop when you got rocks being tossed over overpasses when you're passing through? They're torching all the cars and everything, and they wonder why the taxes are so high. It's all one big gimmick, man. It's all one big gimmick. You know what they say, hammer and chisel. Hammer and chisel. But I guess let's get into some videos and all that. I mean, I could rant, but none of this makes no sense, man. I'm telling you. I mean, you'd have to be a complete idiot to be out there to protest. And they're knocking over Apple stores. They're knocking over convenience stores. They're getting their Modelo. They're getting their Corona beers. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's hood shit. And it's slow mentality. It's low rent people. But like I said, I mean, they're getting paid. I mean, if I was 20 years old, I could get gassed up real easy. You going to give me $1,000 to go out and protest for the next 7 days? Like I said, it's going to go all the way up to the 14th of June. They want it to go to Flag Day, and it's going to go nationwide. It's already starting. It's going to go nationwide. So if you're in the big cities, that's where you got to worry about this nonsense, like L.A., the big cities, New York City. A lot of states you're not going to get away with this in Florida. Florida's probably going to shut this down because of Ron DeSantis, the governor there. So, I mean, you'll be able to get to Chicago. You'll be able to do this. You'll be able to do this in Chicago. You're going to be able to do this in New York City. But a lot of places you're not going to be able to do this. And it just makes everybody wonder why the Democrats are losing. You know what I'm saying? California, I mean, for it being a very blue state, you know what I'm saying? It was the closest it's ever been to going red. I mean, a couple more percentage points. and it could be a red state. So they're gonna have to keep their mail-in ballots and stuff going so they can force the vote. But hey, we're just here. We're just here. We're gonna report on the news. We're gonna get people excited. We're gonna get you going, and we want to break it all down. Let's just watch some of this dumb stuff they're doing. I mean, I can't believe they're so dumb. And then they're trying to tell you that what you're seeing, here's this egghead Brian Seltzer, this turd biscuit. He's trying to tell me what I'm seeing on TV might be a couple days old. You know what I'm saying? Might be a couple days old. Listen to this egghead. This is the nonsense they pumping.
And I've noticed, Brianna, we all live on our phones these days. We're all scrolling through social media. You've got to be careful at a delicate moment like this to look at the dates, look at when things are actually posted, and if they're really from the situation they're purporting to be. A lot of these algorithms are surfacing hours old or even days old content. So you might be looking at a video of something, wondering what's happening in LA. It's actually from 2 days ago. And that's, it only matters because it can give people a false impression of what's actually happening at a moment of unrest.
Look at this.
And I've noticed, Brianna, we all live on our phones these days.
You know what I'm saying? We all don't live on our phones. You live on your phone, egghead. And I know the kids live on their phone. The kids love their phones, but this egghead, this dummy out here trying to tell us what to do. I don't know why the volume was so cheesy on that, but sorry if you had to turn it up. We spike it up, but I don't know. I'm going to have to get off this OBS, man. I love OBS, but I try to do plugins and stuff, and I can't. I want to multi-stream to different places. I might just fork out a couple dollars. A month and do StreamYard. There's other ones, Restream and all that, but excuse me. I have done StreamYard before, and it's relatively easy for a big dummy like me. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
You don't know what I'm saying, but we in the jungle, baby. You got to protect yourselves at all times. It's coming. No King's Day is coming, and that's going to be the protest all over the place. And this is right here. This is what they're doing. They're burning down these mom and pops places right here. This is what these idiots are doing. They're burning down these spots right here. Look at this. Is this like a laundromat? Dry cleaning? I think that's a dry cleaning spot. Why are they knocking over dry cleaning? Why y'all knocking over dry cleaning, dummies? Look at that. She got nothing left. Insurance probably ain't gonna cover it. You know what I'm saying? They just ruining people's lives. And she ain't gonna get no money from no NGOs. Here's another store. Like I said, they knocked over the Apple store. They're busting out windows. And they wonder why insurance rates are going up. These kids don't know nothing. Look at these kids out here for the culture, baby. For the culture. What kind of store is that? Is that a restaurant? They go in there and get some chicken lo mein, bro. They go in there and get some chicken lo mein. I'm telling you, these people don't deserve to be. They don't deserve to be. But you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? They're going to keep on keeping on, I guess. But yeah, they just torching everything. They're torching everything out there. And it's sad to see what they're doing. It's really sad to see what they're doing. But you don't have to listen to me. I mean, get out there and tell the people. Put it on social media. I'd be like, stop it, retards. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and do something else. And then here's the mainstream media hyping up No King's Day. Like I said, No King's Day is coming on Saturday. It's when the riots are supposed to go nationwide. And what are we doing? Protesting ICE, right? Aren't these illegal immigrants that are coming in here killing American citizens? They're doing a lot of other illegal stuff. They're taking over apartment complexes. This is what we want to defend that? No. Not today. Not today. We're not defending that. And this is why the Democrats are going to lose this battle. It makes me wonder, like, what's really going on? I know Mike Liddell is in court suing over voting machine fraud and all that. There's also a court case with the Down syndrome girl. I cannot think of her name. Sarah something. Well, she got the COVID shot and she got sick. They gave her amnesia or something, and she died. That's under a wrongful death suit. Kennedy got rid of the whole CDC vaccine review board. So I don't know. I mean, I need more stuff. I need the nonsense to stop. I need can we get some normal? We're not going to get no normal, I don't think. I think they're going to gaslight us for a long time until we whip their asses in the polls. If we can whip their asses in the polls, then we can take over and get some competent people in there. We don't need to be touching no walls. We don't need to be bending no knees. We need to be America first. And if we can't be America first, then it's going to be America last, and you're going to keep on getting this. We just had the George Floyd rise to Black Lives Matter. Didn't we know what happened there? They got all rich and bought houses and didn't help nobody. Corporations were putting up stuff on their Instagram, you know what I'm saying? But here's Rachel Maddow trying to hype us up to get out there and protest. Let's get out there and protest, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and protest. Let's see what this I almost called it something you don't want to call them.
To be the largest set of protests yet against Trump and the Trump administration, and Trump knows it's coming. You remember that really giant day of protests against Trump back on April 5th? Remember that huge day of protests? Hands-off protests? There were over 1,000 protests scheduled that day all over the country against Trump. Well, this weekend, this Saturday, June 14th, there are already more than 1,800 protests scheduled against Trump all around the country. It's going to be like twice the size of that massive day of protest that we saw on April 5th. When Trump is going to do his military parade for himself in Washington that day. Interestingly, and I think importantly,
look at that gaslight map. Look at that gaslight. None of this is going to happen. This is where I am in South Carolina. They're not going to do that here. Florida, this is not going to happen. Chicago, it'll happen. New York, it'll happen. Is that like Nashville? Is that Tennessee? I don't think that. I think that's North Carolina somewhere. And what's that? Georgia? Is this Georgia? What are the stars? What is this? That's not Vegas. What is this? Arizona or something? What's over here? I can't tell, man. They trying to gaslight me. Ain't nobody going to these protests. I'm going to go to the protest and protest them. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to the protest to protest them. That's what I'm doing.
there is not a No King's Day protest in Washington, D.C. this Saturday because of Trump's military parade. They're going to do like a flagship national protest in Philadelphia, but there are more than 1,800 other protests against Trump planned all over the country. It looks like there are going to be more and larger protests against Trump this weekend, this Saturday, than we have yet seen on any.
Shut your bitch ass up. Ain't gonna be no protest. She's an idiot, bro. She is 100% an idiot. The news is immediate. No wonder they're failing. They're failing. They're failing so hard. They can't win nothing. They're not gonna win. And we're winning. We winning. We winning. We staying on top, baby. Make sure you like and sub up. We staying on top. Spread this word out here. Well, am I doing this for free? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's because I like it. You know what I'm saying? Some might say I'm vain. You know what I'm saying? You're so vain. But I'm out here doing it. I'm doing it. I'm just out here doing it. So give me some appreciation. Hit the like, sub up, chop up a short for me. Do some clips. Everybody's doing the clips, right? Come on. All the stuff I see on the internet, y'all can't give me some. All that wonky ass stuff I see. Gorilla tag or some, what am I, phase? I gotta be a phase clan member to do a trick shot to get some likes? What the hell? What the hell's going on out here? But here's the protest. And what's up with this? Who's buying these? They're buying, what is this, like some type of smoke mask, gas mask? Who the hell's buying this stuff? You know what I'm saying? These people aren't buying this. They got trucks pulling up, dropping off gas masks. Trucks pulling up, dropping off gas masks for the protesters, and they're also out there with hammers on the curb so they can get rocks and throw them at people, throw them at cop cars. It's nonsense. I'm protesting them. I am protesting them. It's Festivus for me.
That there is National Guard folks in Westwood tonight as well. So look at this. This was some video from earlier that was pretty startling to me. And you see this. These are boxes of masks being handed out, and a lot of folks seeming to just grab them like candy. These look like they are bionic face shields, which, if we looked at their website, is basically recommended for machinists and auto body shops as a way to protect one's face. I don't think we expect to have a lot of cars coming in for repair work tonight. So that sort of seemed like the thing that you would have as a precaution if you were planning.
Yeah, they planted it, and they're rioting right now. They're getting ready to riot right now. It's going to be nighttime in L.A., right? What is it, 9:23 on the East Coast, so it's 6:23 on the West Coast. The sun will be going down in a couple hours out there. And I guess they're going to rob some more stores. Target, Walmart's, you know what I'm saying? Convenience stores, 7-Eleven, 612s. I don't know what you got out there. Scotchman. They're all going to be looted. And I guess citizens got to stand up to this. But, I mean, who wants to go out there with that? Because they're going to have that whole mob mentality. You know what I'm saying there? You know what I'm saying? They say if you're arguing with a dummy, then it's a dummy. Why is that save button going on? Oh, my. I don't know what any of this. I'm telling you, bro, the more and more I do this, the more I get upset. You know what I'm saying? Technical difficulties. What? Like I said, you got to protect yourselves at all times. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. And I guess I wanted to play this dumb Gavin Newsom talking about how he wants to be arrested. President Trump. I guess President Trump's handling it right. They're just breaking down because they're all, you know what I'm saying? Trump's bringing out the National Guard. Trump's trying to get it under control, but I mean, it's hard when you got people that are getting all this money to go out there and protest. And this is what they're doing right here. They lighting the streets on fire right here. This is what they want. This is what they want you to see. This is how they get excited. They want the cops. This is good visuals. Gets the people going. Cops are firing rubber bullets. We got Mexican flags. Hey, I mean, if you're going to deport them, I guess that'd be the reason you deport them, right? So, I mean, I guess these people don't realize most of them are going to get caught. You know what I'm saying? There's cameras out there. They're going to find the people that are looting and all that stuff. Even if you hide a mask, they got facial recognition now. They're going to catch you by your eyeballs. They're going to catch you because it's hot out. You're going to put the mask down. There's cameras on the corners. They're eventually going to catch you. And it's going to be fun. Lock them up. Make sure they get federal charges so they can't vote. We don't need these people voting. And they also won't be able to carry a firearm. So let's get them federal charges. Let's get them federal charges and get them out of here. Get them out of here. I mean, this ain't the protest. This ain't the protest for us. This ain't it. This ain't our protest. I want to protest the Federal Reserve. I'll protest the government. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to protest ICE raids for getting illegals out of here. No. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Come here legally. You can come here legally all you want. All you want. But just don't be coming breaking in the back doors. And then Trump's going to be handing out $1,000 if you make babies. If you're making a baby, he's going to put $1,000 into a trust fund. And then I guess it'll be matured with, like, I guess the stock, the NASDAQ. I don't know which one, but you'll get paid. You know what I'm saying? $1,000 will go into a trust. And then I guess when you're 18, you'll be able to cash in that check for $4,000. So, you know, more taxpayer money out there. They're not giving us no tariffs. It's just nonsense. It's just so much nonsense out here. So much nonsense. And it's like the whole truth. They just hide the whole truth. And they just want to gaslight us with this dumb LA riot stuff. They want to gaslight us with all this nonsense. And we're not doing this. So we got to pay attention, people. We got to pay attention. Understand that at the end of the day, none of this means anything. And it's just a ploy. It's just a ploy to get everybody, just to get them going. They just want to get you going. And We're not going to fall for it. I mean, you got Democrats out here wanting people to protest. They're just mad. Maxine Waters was going in somewhere. Maxine Waters was like, I don't see any trouble. I don't see no trouble. I mean, they're all idiots. And I guess maybe this has got something to do with it because they just had these polls coming out. And I guess they think they can convince the regular people that Trump's not good. But this was a poll that recently came out on immigration. And this is what people voted for. They voted to get the immigrants out of here, the illegal immigrants that are killing us. They don't want them here. Pull this poll up.
So Donald Trump, the president, picking a fight on this. And to an extent, you see Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, a Democrat, and the California Governor Gavin Newsom pushing back. So what do voters see in terms of their perceptions of Republicans, the president, or Democrats, say Gavin Newsom, on this issue?
Yeah, the American electorate believe that the Democrats don't have a clue on the issue of immigration. I mean, you could just take it here. Closer to trust more in immigration, Democrats versus Republicans. Got 3 different polls for you across the board. They all tell the same story. Republicans lead on the issue of immigration. You see it here, CBS +6. You see it here, CNN +6. You see it here, Ipsos, even bigger, +19. No matter what poll you look at, no matter which way you cut it, the American public is with the Republicans, the American public is with Donald Trump, and to a much greater extent than they were in term number 1. And it's not just on the broad issue of immigration, it's on the specifics as well, in which the American public is with Donald Trump and the Republicans. And that is why Donald Trump is eager to take on this fight and eager for those scenes out of Los Angeles.
You damn right. You damn right. I don't know. You tell me, people. You tell me what's going on. You tell me what's going on. Chat, we live? I'm writing in the chat. Anybody writing in the chat? Chat. Hello? Where's the chat at, bro? What's going on? Don't be all tough out here. Don't be tough. Let's get out here and then like it. Hit a like and subscribe button. We moving up. We're up to 373. Out here bagging. We bagging out here. What more I got to do? I'll give away some card giveaways or something? Y'all killing me out here. Y'all like my card breaks? Huh? Anybody? I did that blind whatnot, which I thought was funny because I wanted to prove something to one of my children that you got to be careful, right? So I think we spent $200 and it was a Topps Cosmic break, and I think it was a Prism something hanger box or some 2 hanger boxes. And we bid, 10, we bid on like 10, 11 teams from $10 to $20 a team. And I guess it goes to show them, like, just because they're hyping you up doesn't mean you're going to get what's in that box. You're not going to get that Jaden Daniels auto. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get that auto. What you're going to get is you're going to get cop cars on fire if you keep voting for Democrats. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. So be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. But let's stay safe. We're going to come back Saturday. We'll come back Saturday for Flag Day, maybe. Trump's birthday. We'll see what's going to be happening on this No King's Day. But make sure you protect yourselves. It's a jungle out there. It's definitely a jungle.
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
And we're going to get out of here, baby. We're going to get out of here. It's peace and love. I love you. God loves you. Stay blessed and stay humble and say your prayers and eat your Cheerios.